What's going on, my beautiful people? I don't know, the boy Yardman is back again. Me there. As you know, yes, I'm keeping well, doing my bit to help the NHS, staying inside, I'm just in my back garden here, so I'm not even on the road. And that's what I do to keep playing my part. Other people come out and clap for the NHS and thanking them, but tomorrow morning they get up and go outside and run. They take their kids to the park and stuff like that. But I find those people big hypocrite because they're not helping the NHS. But anyway, my people, let's talk about MESUT, OZIL and Arsenal, because as you know, MESUT OZIL is in the news for the past couple of days and people are behind on his back. As you know, PIERS Morgan is number one. He come out and said he's a disgrace. The media coming out, ex-player coming out who are pundit coming out and the guy back saying he's a disgrace and why is he. But what people don't understand is 3 players who decided that they're not going to take a pay cut, but for some reason somebody in the club have a problem with MESUT OZIL, so they just throw him on the bus and put his name alone out there. The press and the media having a go at him. But as you know, I'm not a big MESUT OZIL fan when he doesn't play good on the pitch, but right now what they're doing is wrong. It is very wrong what they're doing. And I don't believe that should happen. I don't believe his name should be out there, even if why the next 2 other player name is not out there. So it's something going on here. This is not on the pitch. So once it's not on the pitch, I don't give a fuck. I just care about when MESUT OZIL come on the pitch, his performance. That's what I care about, and that's what 90% of the fans care about, when he come out and perform. So things like this, I believe is wrong. But MESUT OZIL is getting £350,000 per year from Arsenal, and they asked the player them to take a 12.5. They agreed to take a 12.5% pay cut, but they will earn it back if they qualify for the Champions League. And if they qualify for the Champions League, they will get £100,000, and if they win the Champions League, they'll get £500,000. Okay, so and other bonus I believe they will get back during the year, because the 12.5% is over 12 months. So MESUT OZIL decided that he will be thinking about it. He didn't say that he didn't want to take it. He said he will think about it. But what I find out from my source inside the club is that MESUT OZIL stated that he will rather give his 12.5% to the NHS direct. But the club decided they don't want to go down that route. And that is where the problem is. So when people come out and say the guy refusing to take a pay cut, the guy didn't refuse. He wanted to do it his way. Because you have to remember, every player or every person who earn over £500,000 annually, they pay 25% out of that. Half of that go to the tax. So MESUT OZIL, people saying that MESUT OZIL get £350,000. That is not his take-home pay. MESUT OZIL take-home pay from Arsenal, his wages is at £175,000, because the government take half of the £350,000. So this is what people need to understand. The next thing people need to understand, MESUT OZIL has done a lot of charity work all over the world. Remember, he's from Germany, and his parents is from Turkey. He's a Turkish as well. Yeah? And he done charity work in Turkey, he done it in Germany, he done it in the UK as well. Yeah? And remember, the government is taking half of his wages already. Okay? Now, why nobody come out and ask where is the owner, where is their stash that they put down for when, as you know, in Jamaica, as I was saying, we have to put down something for a rainy day. And for everybody, this is a rainy day, because most people is not working and most people have to go back to their saving that they have put down and to get by until we see the back of this virus. So nobody's stating about where Cranky dipping his pocket to go into. Remember again, Arsenal have over 200 million sitting down, 275 or 200 and something million sitting down inside a bank account. Don't touch. Okay, so why nobody come out and said why the crankhead don't dip in their pocket? Remember, the crankhead have how many different sports franchise that they own. Yeah, why nobody come out and said why the crankhead don't dip in their pocket and put money back into the club? Go ahead and take out the 200,000 and 200 million and take 100 million and put in the club and say, you know what, keep the club afloat until we see the back of the virus. Why nobody saying that? But everybody is getting a MESUT OZIL back and saying he's a disgrace and saying what he do and what he doesn't do and this and that. I believe it is wrong, because MESUT OZIL doesn't own Arsenal. MESUT OZIL is paying his fair share already to the government here and to the club. Okay? He's paying his fair share, because at the end of the day, regardless of the fact he play good or bad, he helped the club to earn money. Arsenal has been qualified for the Champions League for over 20 years. Yeah, before Wenger left. Where's all of that money gone? Why nobody talk about where's that money? Yeah, everybody's back on Mesut Ozil. Yeah, everybody's talking about the guy. Nobody talking about the club. If the guy earn his money, why should he just dip in his pocket and give it away as how they want him to do it? He doesn't have to do that. So please, people, get off his back. Leave him alone, because if you sign a contract to get a certain amount of money, that's the money that you want. That's the money that you earn. Yeah? So why everybody talking about this contract like Mesut Ozil did all a gun to the board members' head and said, you know what, to Wenger head and said, you know what, I want £350,000 per week. Even so, he's not getting £350,000 per week. So I need people to leave the guy alone and get off the guy back, because you have the Premier League is there. Why the Premier League don't dip in their pocket and filter money down and said, you know what, take this money and see you make your club run until we see the back of it? Why nobody talk about the Premier League? Why nobody talk about the owner? Why nobody talk about the next two players who decided that they're not going to take the pay cut? And it is all about Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil, 350,000. He don't get 350,000. He get 175,000 from Arsenal, not 350,000. His contract may be stated 300, but the government take off. This is what people don't understand. Why nobody talk about the cranky? Why? Why nobody talk about the money that Arsenal have in the bank account sitting down there? Yeah? Why everybody's talking about Mesut Ozil, Mesut Ozil, Mesut Ozil? It is wrong for people to get up and slaughter the guy like that. I don't like it. Because if it was me, I wouldn't like it. Nobody can tell me what to do with my money. Why you should tell me what should I do? Huh? Mesut Ozil earned from the lockdown, Mesut Ozil earned £1 million from Arsenal for wages. And he only take home $500,000. That's what he take home. So people don't really understand, but people just going to jump out and bagwagon and saying, oh, Mesut Ozil, disgrace him getting so much money. No, cut the fuck. I'm fucking sick of this, man. You can't expect to run people's life. People run their own life. It's his money. If he doesn't want to go in the pocket and do it like, oh, Arsenal FC want him to do it, he don't have to do it. And if you was in Mesut Ozil's position, you'd have said the same fucking thing. Because it is his money. He do what he want to fucking do with his money. He doesn't have to give Cranky a fucking shit. Because Cranky not giving back the... Why nobody talking about what the fans going to get back? Why nobody talk about if we're going to get a discount on our season ticket? Huh? Why nobody talk about the money that the player them giving back, supposed to go back to the supporters so we can get a discount on our season ticket? Why nobody is speaking about that? But everybody down on the fucking guy back. I tell the guy to fucking take a fucking pay cut. Fucking pisses me off now, man. Leave Mesut Ozil a fucking alone. The guy do what he want to do. Him paying him fair share already in England. So why should he still dip in his pocket? And he didn't say that he didn't want to. He said he want to give it direct to the NHS. But Arsenal FC don't want him to do that. They want to take the fucking money. Dickheads. Sorry, my people, for swearing on my video, because I know this is not me, but I'm really fucking pissed off, man. But anyway, my people, big up to you and thank you for watching my video. And I don't know, like I said, as soon as I get the next two name player, them I'm in there. I'm making phone call because I have people who's inside there, but nobody's really coming out to the next two name because it didn't go in a group where everybody said rated. It just everybody do their thing individually because they're not really there. So nobody exactly know who is the next two player, but somebody in Arsenal have a vendetta against Mesut Ozil, so they just chuck out Mesut Ozil and then the boss, you know, to let the press and the media have a go at him. Yeah, so thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe because you don't know Yardman AFC, Twitter, Instagram. And I mean, my back garden, I know I'm just doing my part, as I said, to the NHS and stuff like that. So thank you very much. As I said, have my sincerely apology for the swearing on my video, because this is not really me. But, you know, this one just really get to me. But have a pleasant day. Thank you very much.